So, hi guys, it's Nige again. It's Tuesday morning and I want to welcome you to my property tour. It's the second one I'm doing today, 2 of 4 today actually. And I want to welcome you to my property tour today because I'm now down in a place called Dunch Lane, which is going out on the favoured Corsham side. And just in there behind me is this lovely period home. I don't know if they're built in the 30s or 50s, but it's a period home and it's been beautifully extended. It's got a gorgeous garden at the back there, and then it backs onto open countryside as well, where you can have picnics and do whatever with the children and dog walks and whatever. You're really on the edge of town here on the Corsham side. It's a 3-bedroom extended semi. You go into the porch, you've got a lovely hallway, and then in that hallway you go into a dining room area. That then goes into the living room with its lovely log burning fire. You've got a stonk very big kitchen at the back, which is the rear extension. There's a utility, there's an integral garage, and then from that garage and the utility there's also a downstairs cloakroom as well. 3 bedrooms are upstairs. There's also a family bathroom, and then it's really the setting. The setting is lovely. You've got this big generous garden at the back there, patio area, a little gate. You can walk around all the little nature reserve and picnic areas around here. It's a wonderful place, Dunch Lane, it really is. And it's this property that I'm going to be going into in a minute. Now with all my tours, you know I'm going to spin the camera around. I just want to talk about the amenities. I can't wait for you to see it. It's not going to be on the market long. It's a great semi-detached and it's fabulous for first-time buyers. If people are looking for that first start at home and they want that space as well, or even people trading down even. But it's a wonderful place, this one in Dunch Lane. So let me turn the camera around and we'll take you through. Just want to talk about this area because this is the property that we're going to be showing you. You can see the garage and all this ample parking and the porch. Just up here, there's a little area there where you can, other people, you can just go for a little walk. And when I say a little walk, you can just walk around. It's a big loop. I think it's about a half a mile or whatever, this big field around here. There's other expansive walks as well, but you can do picnics. You can have it as a little nature reserve. You can have the kids running around, kicking a football, dog walking. There's plenty of bins. There's plenty of seating areas and benches as well. Just down this road, it will just take you towards 𝗍𝗲𝗄, and then you can get outside of 𝗍𝗲𝗄 there. You can go along the A350 and go toward Whitehall Garden Centres. The stunning National Trust village of 𝗍𝗲𝗄 is, just a few miles just down the road. And if you want access to the N4, about 20-minute drive from here, and you're onto the N4 as well. Melksham has a train station that will link you to Chippenham if you want to get to Chippenham to Paddington, or even Bath. But Paddington, hour and 15 minutes. Bath, 10 minutes on the train. Absolutely perfect. Along this road here, that can take you out to Shaw. You can go towards Atworth. There's another garden centre up there called 𝗬𝗲𝗻. There's a pretty church in Shaw, little school, primary school as well, and that can also take you towards Bath, our beautiful heritage city of Bath, about 14-15 miles away. And it's a great day, it's a great day out for just shopping and stuff like that. Further on there, you can also got Corsham as well. Corsham is a great little town, just like ours. It's a thriving town, and Melksham is surrounded by other towns. If you think about Corsham, you've got Chippenham, you've got Calne, you've got Devizes, you've got Bradford and Avon, you've got Trowbridge, and they all link in and out of the on the A350. And like I say, Bath is just up the road there, about 35-minute drive. It's just about 15 miles away, and it's a great day out. So you've got a great location here as well. And just beyond there, it's just got the countryside views as well. Now this is Dunch Lane. This is an extended 3-bedroom semi. I don't know if it's built in the 30s or 50s, but that's the era I believe this one was built. Let's go through that porch and take a good look around. There's even a little play area down there. There's a gym not far from here as well. You've got Snap Fitness. You've also got City Fitness. You've got a lot of things around here as well. And like I say, if you want those road links to Bath or the other villages like Witney, Shaw and Atworth, they're not too far. So we're into this porch area. Let me just turn this camera around like I always do. And that's just the entrance that we've come in. Nice little flooring there. Little tile flooring there. Double glazed construction into this hallway. And there you can see the stairs that just rise to that first floor landing. Up there, 3 bedrooms. The bathroom will be up there, which we'll see later. You come into this hallway, there's another inner door. And then you can see there's a personal door, which we'll look at later. In there, that's where the loo is, the downstairs loo. And look at this, boys and girls, it just opens up. This is where the fun starts. What a beautiful dining room this really is. You can just see how this opens up to 2 other rooms. I'll just take you around a minute. You've got lovely little recesses. You can put shelving in there. You can even build in some units if you want. I see that done very regularly. Let me just take a step back just so you can just see how much light just floods through this property. You've got the window there. You've got the side panel and the door from that porch area coming through as well. And it just shines on this sort of laminate effect flooring. In here, once you've finished your dining room and your eating, you can kick back. You've got this lovely fireplace with a slate hearth. Got the recesses again into that wall, into those walls there. Again, you can build shelving units. I've seen people do it. You can build little cabinets. Plenty of space for sofa suite, and of course, the TV on the wall. Lovely picture window just coming from that front. And I was just standing there earlier. There's your parking in front, so there's ample parking. And of course, remember, you've got your garage. Look at that dining room just opening up after this. I'm just going to sit down on the sofa, just give you another elevation of that dining room. Beautiful. And it does get better. It really does. Just kick back here, you've got your fireplace going. TV's on the wall where it should be. Let me just show you the flooring, laminate flooring. There's the TV, ceiling spotlights. Lovely little fireplace. And of course you've got that big window. Look at that window just bringing in all the natural light. It's a fabulous property, this. It's got all the trappings of space. It's versatile, it's flexible, light. And then you come into this beautiful kitchen. Two big windows just overlooking that rear garden. Then you've got the veleux, then you've got some tiled flooring. And of course you've just got an extensive range of wall and base units. Obviously there you've got your oven incorporated, you've got your gas ring, extract hood, everything that you'd expect. Bring the camera around and look at it just opening up, and it just gobbles space. Bring it around again, and there you can just see the two rooms from this kitchen now. These doors just open up into the dining room, into that living room. What a wonderful living space this really is. And then you have to compare what you're buying, because if people like older properties, this is the reason why, because you get the space along with it. Little plumbing for a dishwasher there, and it just gets better, because if you thought the kitchen was big, dining room isn't, the utility room isn't bad either. Double glazed door and window just to that rear aspect. Plumbing for washing machine, another sink. Big old space there for your fridge, freezer, ladder style radiator. And look, there's a door, and we'll go into that door in a minute. Before we do, I'll show you this other aspect of this kitchen. What a wonderful area this is. We've got a really good stock of high-level instructions and properties on our books recently. All thanks to our customers that follow us, like us, and we love our job. But there's quite a bit of activity with stock, I would say, coming onto the market, and it is spring. So look, if you are looking, do not wait. Lock in your mortgages and get buying these properties that are coming on. So they're not going to be on the market long, and look at that rear, and it gets better when we go out there as well. And I'll talk about that rear and what you can do out there and a bit of the history with it. Now coming back through, I just wanted to show you this kitchen one more time, again from this angle. Wonderful space, absolutely stunning. And then you can just see this door. If I open up this door, the reason why I can open up this one is it links you into the garage. You've got a roller up and over door. You could even line this, you could even make this area self-contained, put a doorway into this way, because you could have a little bedroom. You could cut off a bit of this utility if you had an elderly parent, because in this door you've got that inner passageway that I spoke about, and there's your loo. So the plumbing's there to do it. But I don't think you will, but if somebody wanted to, they certainly could. So door coming into the loo, off the hallway. If you remember, we came through this dining room, and this is the door. If I just take a step back, that then links you back into that garage. Open it up again from the garage. It's nice just to have a look around, really, just so you can just see how this property works and how unique it is in terms of its flexibility. And it's the heart of the property, you know, the flexibility, that it's the hub of the property with its reception rooms, its space, its light. And if you have kids, you have dogs, you've got a great outlook out there, and you can go really fill your boots out there and enjoy yourself. And it's safe, practical living. There's a gas boiler, that's in the bedrooms, it's all double glazed as one would expect. Back into this dining room. I just want to finish off back into this beautiful living room with its cosy fire. Let's get upstairs, have a look at those 3 bedrooms and bathroom. Owner of this property, I've sold properties for him before. He's a brilliant guy, and it's just a lifestyle move for him and his boy. And he just wants to get closer to the school. His boy's at a certain age now, so he's going to go to school. Now you obviously got doors open to the bathroom, panel bath, ladder style radiator. You've got the tiling around all the way around. Sink unit there. In the camera there, there's your loo. Bath, shower screen, obscure double glazed window just to that side elevation. and then another obscure double glazed window to the rear elevation. Bring the camera around, there's also a little side window. There you can just see where we came up. If I bring the camera down there, there's stairs coming up into this landing area. And of course that just neatly takes us onto the bedroom. Now, two of the bedrooms are about the same size. This is the rear one, so I would say this is the master bedroom. In that cupboard there's the boiler. I won't show you what a boiler is, you all know what a gas boiler looks like. And then you've got your bed. And of course, radiator, big picture window. And look, there's your aspect. Enjoy that view. Let me even open the window. I can actually see the owner walking his dog over there. And it's just stunning. That's the rear. We'll talk about the garden in a minute. I wanted to open these windows just to show you what you can enjoy with countryside. Right behind you, look at that size of that garden as well. That's what you're paying the money for, boys and girls. Right, let's close the window. Carry on just looking around here. Like I said, in that cupboard is the boiler. Little recessed areas here. Typical double bedroom. You've seen the bathroom. Remember, you've got a downstairs loo as well. You've got that big utility, big kitchen, dining room, living room. This is the smallest of the three. Single bedroom. Of course, if you don't need the bedroom for a bed, if you have just the one child or whatever, you can use this as an office as well. You've got your double glazed window to the front elevation. There's a radiator there. Like I said, it's just a normal bedroom. Bring the camera back out. And then I'm going to call this the Arsenal room. I think that his boy would love that. But what he's got is really cool actually, because they built in some furniture. When I say furniture, they just built in this little area here. So you can put the TV, you can put a little desk in here, look. And away you go. So it's just clever. Just making the use of space. Little things like that make it property. Window there to the front. Little wooded front there as well. There's a little park there as well. You can take the kids if you want to go to the little park. You can also walk them around areas. All around here, there's plenty of areas. Decent pub up at Whitley if you want to go to the Pear Tree. Nice bus routes around here, you can get back into town. And like I said, that's bedroom 3. Call this bedroom 2, they're not numbered. It's just that these are the 2 bedrooms that you've seen from here and here. Then come back through into the landing area. And there we have bedroom 1. Bathrooms here, which we've already seen. Show you the bathroom again. And I like to be quite deliberate with these tours. I like to give you enough information so you're armed and you're ready. And of course, look at that. That's the outside. Let's get outside and have a look at that rear garden for you. We're outside. A lovely little patio area. There's some new fencing, which is actually going to be done today or tomorrow. So all this fencing you see here is going to match this fencing on the right. So they're just going to sort that fencing out. It's going to get done. It's actually in the neighbour's garden out now. And then they're going to do that today or tomorrow. But you've got this lovely patio area. This obviously, I'll show you the rear of the property in a minute, how it extends out. And then you've got this really, really big sized garden, which is generous. You've got little veggie boxes there. You've got nice little raised decking area there. You can hear the kids playing out there at the back there. Garden's laid to lawn. You can just see some railings here, so I just want to be transparent. In that field sometimes it floods. I've spoken to the owner here, has he ever had any flooding here into the garden? He said no, not since he's owned it. It's been here 3 or 4 years. There's a little flood defence system there as well. If that field does ever flood a little bit and have too much water, but this property has never been affected at all. Look at that rear. But I like to be transparent because I like to show, give enough information before you do the viewings. When you're at the viewings, it's important to ask these questions. And any other further questions, we'll always ask the owners as well for you. What a beautiful aspect that is. Look, I'm just going to stand here so you can enjoy that. There's the fencing on the left. And then this fencing on the right, which is just leaning a little bit here. That's going to be changed with this fencing. So you're actually going to get new fencing on the side as well. And then just bring the camera around as well. And then you can just see while people are walking their dogs through this fencing. All this fencing is coming down in the next couple of days. Like I said, this whole field just loops around. And it used to be the old George Ward running fields, actually, the playing fields for the school. That's the history of it. And now they've made it into a little nature reserve and picnic area. It's so cute. Really, really cute. And there is the rear of this property in Dunch Lane. You can just see that conservatory. You can just see how it just pops it out. It actually gives it a new face at the back as well. And what a lovely garden we have here. And you can just sit here in the evenings as well and just enjoy the nature and what you've got. I'm going to summarise what I think about this property for you. I mean, what's there not to like? It's a semi-detached property. It's an older property. You've got your garage, you've got your parking. It's flexible, it's versatile, it's light. There's some really good, the kitchen's enormous. The utility's decent. Then you've got your dining room and that kickback room with that fire. It's just lovely as well. The 3 bedrooms go with it well upstairs. It's all double glazing gas, we know all this. And then it's this location, and it's this garden. The garden's massive, really generous location. And enjoy this view. These views are stunning. You've got nature, you've got wildlife around here, and you've got you've got open spaces for the children to run. You've got good bus routes, you've got good schools if you want to take them to different schools. You've got access to Bath, you've got access to Corsham, Chippenham. Everything's on your doorstep here, and it just works really, really well. I really hope you think this property is special like I do. You know it's Nigel at Lock & Key Independent Estate Agents. Feel free to give me a call, 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I'll speak to you guys soon.